their sleeve, maybe a curveball to show us the Rumble will be the lock-in for Expect. So a lot of engaged potential. We saw Vitality try to utilize this composition yesterday. Did not here on the Tom Kench.
You say that, but they do have Jessica's arrow.
Arrow does connect. Brom is just going to body block. The rest of the team is here. Flag and drag forward. Selfmade tries to buy a little bit of space. Locked up. That's going to be first blood. Now they're being knocked back. Oh, man. XL getting 2 quick kills in exchange for the Dragon. Tom Kench coming in. Steve's going to try to walk it down. Crown shot should be safe under the tower, and well called for Oscar.
Yeah, the Dragon came out, but the big tell was Expect having access to the TP. As soon as you know that Rumble has TP and access to Ultimate, 100% XL were going to try to take that team fight. As Mystique's is not done.
One man on a mission. You thought Rakan was the only playmaker. Oh my god, he's actually just going to walk him down. He doesn't need Jarvan. Here we go. Supportal combat. Get him. Where's Doa at? Bring him back.
Dragon. Expect, however, wants to take his back.
Splash. Steal! That's style points right there for Selfmade. The fight is now going to break out. Selfmade may have given his life. The Equalizer has now caught up Crown Shot. Crown Shot starting to burn oh so quickly. Dream stacks on the menu. Crown Shot trying to fire over the wall. He will manage to take down KazaLoLLCShighlights. Sakura will grab the kill in the end. Where's the blood going to go? That's the Crimson Rush. Is it going to be enough? Not going to happen. The Vladimir will get taken down. Mickey now to the mid lane. KazaLoLLCShighlights waiting in the darkness there to dive in if SK overstep or overstay their welcome. Just barely able to clear that tower. Will now shift their attention to the bottom side. So we're still very much in the Excel wheelhouse. Follow that arrow. Where's it going to go? Nowhere. Sakura will sidestep, but another tower will drop, and the advantage just continues to grow. Almost 3K in the favor of XL.
And we're quickly approaching that point in the game where XL need to find the right play each time, and it might look like this one. Cataclysm
and a quick disengage there from the ultimate. The Tom Kench is now coming into the midst of the fight. Pyrian is just going to walk away. Mystique's not with anyone in the belly. Only the Tom Kench leaping forward.
But they should continue to commit towards this top side tower. It's the last standing outer, so the easiest objective to obtain.
Pyrian, though, getting a lot more comfortable in some of these trades. The Equalizer, though, long range, looks like a great engage. Crown Shot taking so much damage, he just keeps standing. Oh! Give him the tongue, Mystique! For that change. Meanwhile, though, Sakura does get something back, and still, Mickey will get a tower on the top side. So while the kill goes in favor of XL, towers are traded 1 for 1. But it's in a different way, and isn't that great? It used to be from eating people or eating allies, now it's from eating enemies. And XL will grab another dragon. Bottom side, TP is available. There's a death cap for Sakura, but no ultimate available. That's going to be huge. 4K, the arrow used to disengage. Can anyone get it? No, they've got the Baron. SK don't even know if they want this fight. Dreams is going in for the engage, but the Equalizer is there to split the team. Jessica, untouched for now. Expect has already been taken down. The Corky firing, but Dreams is there.
Sacrifice Expect. It wasn't the perfect fight, and they retained a lot of that that the threat of when you approach a tower, if her arrow is up, which you were just talking about how much CDR this build can have.
Yeah, arrow's up, fun fact.
All of the time is the intention, as they're just grabbing waves, shoving it into tower, grouping up as 5, and threatening with that Ash arrow. So if SK Gaming don't have the perfect defense, then they'll just pull the trigger on that and try to delete someone. Sakura trying to find a flank.
Arrow will connect. Expect holding for now, but Sakura onto the flank, trying to get in. Only going to hit 2 members, though, with the Hemo Plague. Will now turn his attention to KazaLoLLCShighlights. Of course, no cooldown reduction for him quite yet. Now the turn and burn. That's a huge Equalizer, zoning the team off. Dreams finds the disengage, though. They're going to hold on for now. KazaLoLLCShighlights stepping forward. Has to be careful. Sakura 1v1, massive threat to him. He will manage to back off.
Still excellent patience from XL. They did the damage. They forced SK off. They traded all of the key ultimates, so there's just kind of nothing left in the tank for SK.
For now, only vision really laid down on the bottom side of the map, so after this Mountain Drake, 28 seconds left. Maybe they continue now, or they are just going to lose everything for nothing.
This is disaster. SK Gaming backs against the wall again, from desperation to desperation. Like you're saying, they have to go for this, but this could lose them the game.
We are on the cusp of XL's first win in the summer split. Oh, that is a massive Equalizer. It is going to deter the Baron. Can they burn it down? Is it going to be enough time? He will get it. SK and Selfmade will get the Baron, and can they walk out alive? We've got to go back. It's 80s flashback vision, folks. I'm not sure what's happening, but it doesn't matter because SK are making it away, and it is Mickey versus the world. Time. The backs are canceled. 1 tower down. That's gonna do it in heroic fashion. It is the Corgi. It is Mickey, and he is going to end the game. XL take the win. Going back to it is a good look and a ton of engage on this team with the Lee Sin as well as the Nihilus. But on the opposite side, Misfits responding with some of their own. So as getting the Aatrox on the top.
Just Suke checking the brush.
And it's something that you always have to respect. The binding as well, though, will connect onto Jacktroll. Maxlore is on the way in. Jacktroll going to turn, though, back with the hook. The Ignite goes down. Going through, the TP is now coming to the front side. Jacktroll flashes out. Jacktroll flashes out. Mowgli's in. He can use Attila as a highway to get in the midst of this team fight. Jizuke coming in. Flash forward, moving forward. That's first blood now going back, trying to lock him up. Two people are going to get stunned up here. Just the one in the end. Gorilla now in trouble. Out of mana. That means he's not going to get the Aftershock proc. Jizuke needs to make his way out. He's fast, but he's not fast enough. The Darkened Blade will find the kill, and now Mowgli is on the retreat. Attila tries to fire back, but I don't think there's anything he can do here. Locked up by the Infernal Change. Jackal wants to turn it. Can they get it to Gorilla? Still alive. I can't believe it. They're getting the kill back. It's a bloodbath and a triple for Soul. Maybe forced to proc the ult here as Mowgli moves under the tower. Locking himself up here is difficult. Instantly forcing out the ult. The Infernal Change to connect. He's going to have a lot of healing if he can connect, but it's not going to be enough. The shutdown is there. 3 kills just means that where's it going to go? Mowgli's over the wall. Looks like he did lay down a ward, so they know that this is coming. Gorilla has connected the binding. A lot of damage under the lead. Sitting tries to leap out, but Fevman goes the wrong way. Mowgli with his might, it is not enough. Attila on his lonesome with the exhaust is going to leap forward. They give him an exit with a bit of CC. Now Attila can walk his way out of the fight. Jizuke in the midst of everything. Eyes on the Echo. That is going to be so much damage into the midst of everyone. Z-Drive versus procking. The ulti coming out. It is Jizuke versus the world. Just Attila as a spectator in this game. Yeah, you go golden, but there's no path left. Sama tries to make it look pretty, but it is not enough. Gorilla Sands will take Fevman out to safety. And Mowgli now moving into the bottom side of the map. Snare is still going to connect. Soaz in trouble. No, the Darkened Blade timing is not there.
My glasses today, but I thought it was funny.
Wait, you just didn't wear your glasses? Are you blind this entire time? Well, at least we can see that this dive is happening. Soaz instantly taken down. And if you take a look at the goal learned on the left side of your screen, Cabo, Jizuke, and Attila all at the top. Now that might shift a bit back for Sama as he's going to grab some of these isolated plates. But look at the strongest member of Misfits. That's Soaz. And he went from 3-0 to 3-3 pretty quickly in this game. Tower will break though. Mowgli will get the Cloud Drake on the bottom side. So at the end of the day, Misfits doing what they can to trade back the gold, very much in favor of damage down as Jizuke remains uncontested on the top side. Sama is just there to pick up that wave once it crashes.
And it's the fact that Misfits had to expend
of Soaz's health and a single trade down. Jack Troll sees his opportunity to move into the mid lane. Will sidestep there without that binding. There is no aftershock for Gorilla.
They took what they came for, they got the objective, they turn it on the dragon, and they use this to reset tempo and make their backs. 4 members, but
no, but there it is. Okay. There you go. Some of the old roots coming through. Now he has been locked up over the wall. Attila now trying to escape from this one. Aftershock proc, so Jack Troll quite tanky for a little bit of time, but Mowgli's on the way in. Maxlor has to be careful. Sama and Gorilla are like, ah, yes, we got the ward. Good job. Guys, you didn't. Oh, no, they got the Baron.
One of the issues with Misfits composition is that unless Gorilla hits a binding, there's just not a way to force a fight to try to trap someone and break this this spread that Vitality have on the map.
And Jizuke just pretty much ignores.
It also means just nothing will happen for Misfits. If the binding doesn't hit, they just, okay, wait for the cooldown, try again.
In the meantime, Karma breaks the tower in the top lane. They're getting closer to breaking tower in the mid lane. This is a slow closeout. And Jizuke now going to move forward into Soaz when his cooldowns come back up. Good play by Soaz to try to make it out. Redemption is coming through. He goes back, but he has to go back into the Misfit space. What can Vitality get done? In the meantime, can Jizuke Houdini his way out of this one? Dashing away, stun is there.
I'm going to say no.
Nope. Dash out is dead. Gotta give the Echo player a chance. Does get plays this. The issue is that the long pathing into the base there does force the ultimate to take him into enemy territory.
But again, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. Look at the rest of your map. While Jizuke is, like, way too hero in this backline, Vitality aren't in position to get anything for it. You know, that's
still very strong.
Attila's like, it doesn't matter if Azir's in front of me.
Maxlor is getting impatient, but he's just going to die. Attila does so much damage. I think he can just kill everyone in this fight. There's really nothing left for them. The exhaust is there. Gorilla is now in trouble. Ulti comes through. He takes another one. Jack Troll will not connect on the binding, but Attila's just too strong. They can't actually win a fight right now.
And that is what an 11k gold lead looks like at 27 minutes on this Kai'Sa build. If it was a bit more even, he probably wouldn't be able to do that, but Attila knows how strong he is. He's like, no, we are ending it right here and now.
And Vitality absolutely dictating the pace of this game. That's going to be another one. Sama goes up, comes back. It's the triple root, but it is not enough. Jizuke will still find the kill. Soaz next on the list. That's going to be the ace, and Vitality will move into the base, break these towers, end the game, and find themselves with a 1-game advantage over Misfits. Fevman, he gets the style play. He makes it out, but it's not going to matter. Attila has his eyes on the prize, and Vitality will find the win.
To round out their comp. Safe AD carry, nerfed a little bit by the Essence Reaver changes, but still very strong.
Kind of interesting. I expected that he would go for the Xayah, and he doesn't know.
doesn't profit going in straight away. Alfari flashes away, looking for the stun here. Locked up, the gravity field comes out, but Inspired's going to flash through it. Looking for the damage on Alfari. One more shot will be enough. Profit with the auto. Alfari goes down.
And huge credit to Inspired right there to use his flash.
Oh, Cold's here in time though. Could pick up a couple of kills here. Gets the burst onto Inspired. And Profit has no flash. Cold already burnt his. No, just going to start up this ocean. Patrick actually went for a second back to pick himself up a fair jump. Nuke got pushed back in here. He's going to pop the world ender. There's no one here to help him yet. Devoured by Vander. Spat out back into Larson. Nuke healing up just a bit, but Inspired is here. And Nuke stuck in a very hard place. Larson takes him down.
And that's the caster curse right there. Larson being very respectful in the lane phase.
Oh, flash in there by Larson. Nuke going to pop the world ender, running down towards the bottom side. Ragnarok used by Inspired for the chase, still has the flash and the smite. If he wants to slow down Nuke, the soldiers will come in. Inspired's gone the long way around, but Nuke with the movement speed from that ultimate's going to get away. The arrow, long range! The sniper connects. PQ finds his mark, and it's even more.
So what I was going to say is the Rift Tail will be used in tandem with the arrow. There's the arrow.
And Patrick blocks out the arrow. Vine is going to connect. Glacial Prison comes out as well, and Vander pops the thick skin, but the teleport's coming in. He's going to flash away for the moment, but Origen is still on the chase. Goes golden, but there's not really much left to save him. Alfari will take him out. And that is stronger from Rogue when they get towards the mid to late portion of this match.
It's also then unfortunate that Rogue didn't get to contest over things like this dragon because they
going down. Rogue using the Rift Herald absolutely perfectly. Yes, they lost some stuff on the bottom side of the map for it, but because of it, they get about 1,500 gold lead.
But Rogue is still setting up to continue to punish Nuke. He's caught out again.
Arrow doesn't quite connect, but Nuke's forced underneath the tower and doesn't really have a way out of this. The Ragnarok comes out. Inspired is on a tear this game. Came new into the team this split, and he is having a stellar performance.
One of our better Olaf players in the LEC. It feels like sometimes this champion just isn't worth the risk if you don't get the early game snowball off. But who his man is, he's going to follow Nuke around the map. He plays around Vision very well. Maybe caught out pinging on the way. He might have caught Mithy. But look at how he's moving along his control.
A great arrow, long range, the Abyssal Voyage. The Ash catch him, the Pokeball is go, and Mithy cannot survive. He gets taken out like the Bane into Mordekaiser. He dictated the pace for Origen. Here, he's going to have a very similar performance, I feel, if Origen are going to get anything out of this game.
Oh, like a sideways swap. Some people saying it might just be a straight downgrade, but it's like Hiku's the Ezreal player, or excuse me, the Ashe player, whereas Wulight's the Ezreal player.
Arrow coming in, doesn't hit anyone, straight through the goalpost. Profit came in with a TP as well. Alfari's going to flash away. Glacial Prison doesn't connect, and Rogue now backing away. Larson down to about a third HP. Profit in Inspired, down towards the bottom side. Ragnarok used, Origen still on the chase for a gank down bot.
He's got the exhaust. Where is it going to be? Surprise!
Profit goes in, slicing Maelstrom. Alfari, no way out, hasn't got the flash, hasn't got his life. And Profit will take corner, but that tower already down to about half HP. Nuke on his way, Inspired has the ult. Well, Profit still has the flash if he wants to jump away. Cold looking for him, flash away here, but that Ragnarok's going to run out and the stun's going to connect. The final spark comes in, the arrow's not going to do too much. Shut down on the jungler as Nuke comes in for Larson off towards the top side. It's very scary, as you say. Hiku could get some damage in. The Emperor's Divide comes out. Nuke jumping forward. Larson flash devour. Vander keeps Larson alive and gets him underneath the tower. Cold now on the front line as Nuke has to take your tier 2 mid. They're going to take the tier 1 very quickly, and of course with the Z you can put a lot of damage down. You can put the Sun Disc down as well.
Do need to be very careful about a possible flank here. I feel like Origen are really going to test how scary Rogue's composition is at this point in the game, but because Origen play it very cool right there, it was a bold call from Rogue to try to force up the TP. They did get the response from Alfari, but again, this is a triple TP. He plants his tower, he's like, no, I am not stuck up here with you.
I will not be moved, but Cold will be shuffled back. Flashes across the wall, but he's forced away again. And now the arrow comes out from Hiku. Cold is caught. Origen's hopes of securing that Baron may go down in smoke as Larson takes him out. Rogue can turn straight towards, just deciding they want to get the TP out.
How bold are you going to be?
Look at the call at the moment. It's so split. They're on both sides. Profit teleporting in behind here. Rogue have the flank. I talked about it, and Profit is there! Rogue collapse, and Origen can do nothing about it. Now it's all on Nuke and Alfari. They have to fight back. They have to find an avenue of approach. The final spark does not connect. Mitty falls down. Rogue turn back towards Nasher.
And the calm veneer is shattered from Origen. They make a massive mistake, and Origen are being forced to make the decision here. Rogue are definitely in control.
Cold is back up. He's on his way, but the arrow is back as well. Nuke the Mikhail's Crucible from Mithy saves him for the moment.
Is such a hero here. That Chaos Storm did so much damage.
Cold almost got caught at the arrow. Cold once again. What are you doing, man? Rogue, find the jungler, find the pick,
They're going to try to force it in as quickly as possible, but Rogue are behind them. One person is starting up the Baron. Maybe they split the call.
Okay, what do we have on Rogue? No one can teleport back. Patrick's on the base, the inhibitor tower, his target. Rogue looking for the Baron, but Nukeduck's here, Mithy's here, Alvari's here. Can they hold? Can they defend this Nasher as Patrick pushes in? Nasher down to 3,000, dodged out the final spark, 2,000 left. Profit going forward, the Nasher secured, and Rogue now stepping into Alvari. The inhibitor is the target for Patrick. He'll take the turret first, and can Rogue get back in time?
Yeah, now Origen just want to chase them, try to delay these backs, but they get off one, they get off two, looking at three, and this means that Patrick will...
For Rogue's challenge, they decide not to. They're going to look for the 1-4 push with this Baron buff. The big thing we always used to do when we saw an Ashe on a team was count the flashes. Nukeduck, oh, that was so close. The arrow doesn't connect, but there's hardly any flashes on Origen. Now with the arrow down, it's Inspired. He's just running at Mithy. We heard his story before, but he's not going to get a chance to play in this game. Inspired gobbled up. The Glacial Prism only hits onto Vander. Rogue can now push for the inhibitor and then reset. Look for mid. There's a way pushing in if they want it.
I mean, it's time to move over for a new legend right now.
In the perfect position with those two arrows. Nukeduck now the one but the arrow goes on to Mithy! Goodbye! Go back to Sven! We don't want you here anymore, say Rogue, as now they look to push in this bottom lane tower.
And you can see it, just Origen head scratching themselves. How the hell did this happen? Rogue completely dominating in the early. They must be holding hands because Lux, yeah, she can check rushes, but she can't face check in the same time.
Straight at Origen, tries to clear out the wave as Cannon Minim pushing in. Oh, Profit's got the teleport behind them, they're looking for the same play. Arrow comes out, hits Mithy, immediately QSS's it away, but here goes Profit! Oh my god! That is disgusting! Origen do not get a chance to play League of Legends. Rogue rout them. The Abyssal Voyage coming in behind Alvari here as well, as Vander forces him back into his team, straight into the waiting arms of Larson. Rogue destroy Origen in a perfect play.
And they don't even go for the Baron. They immediately turn and say, let's push, get this wave over. They know that Cold is still alive. They're just running it down the top lane.
And once again, it's the catch potential from Hiku, it's the flank potential from Profit. The TP play was absolutely sublime, and now Rogue looking for the win here against our Spring Split semi-finalists on Nukeduck and Cold. Glacial Prism comes out trying to defend the Nexus towers, but already one's about to fall. Cold in the middle of it all, Smithy comes up, final spark gone, Cold gone, and now we'll see if Nukeduck can survive, but the Nexus towers are gonna die. The Nexus will be the target next. Nukeduck's off the face, off the rip, and on the back of their rookies, Rogue take down Origen.
Yes, come that late game stage when you have 2-3 items across the board. Hello!
I love this from Caps. He's like, okay, you banned the AD Assassin, I want to play.
And get some money yourselves.
Trick's got the sneaky gank here once again. Wonder no flash, has the gravity field, but forced underneath his tower. The damage coming out from Odo Omne as well. One more auto's enough, and Schalke strike first.
Really? Yeah, instead Trick is coming down here, and Mickey goes underneath the tower. He's gonna die.
Yeah, it's just dead. Oh no, he dodges away, but here comes Trick. Looking for him, Mickey dodges out the wind, becomes lightning, but Trick is on the chase, flashes forward, takes the kill, and Trick is on the board once again. Great stuff so far from Schalke. Perks trying to turn it around.
Jankos does have his flash. Does he want to go for the play? No, Ignar does
always have the most explosive super early game starts. You're looking at the 15-minute mark for them.
But it's about to get
already
there.
Going on to Trick. Crescent Guard comes out. Cap's going to jump away. The Ignite's sticking away. Trick trying to survive. Caps goes down as well. Abadage there in time. Jankos steals away the Crescent Guard and now knocks back Abadage. But here comes Odo. Pop Blossom. Pop to the base of Jankos. Wonder comes in for the kill. And no, Odo's not in the best of place because he hasn't got flash.
Here comes a rocket.
Get caught out. The rocket doesn't quite connect. Jankos caught in his own jungle. Odo takes him out. Wonder gets the final kill. And in the end, it looks like
Moby Boots. He just runs into the enemy jungle.
Oh, I love this Abyssal Voyage behind them, but Upset caught out. Not going to be enough damage yet from Perks, but they're just tanking up the tower. Upset, oh, it goes down to the Ignite. Mickey now running into his...
What's happening, and they don't have the ability to escape.
This is the best sort of League of Legends. The action just keeps on coming. Trick jumps onto Caps, devoured up by Ignar, but here comes the chase, and Caps is there. Here comes Mickey, looking for the knock of the stopwatch, stops him in time, but the Ignite is ticking on Caps. Is he going to go down? He survives, just about. Ignar under the tower, charmed up. They're trying to get him before the thick skin can land. Jankos, though, just looking for the chains. Lash down onto the... And he will be back towards safety. There's actually 1,000 gold lead now, as Trick jumps into the top side, trying to catch out Wonder. Odo on the chase as well. The Pop Blossom, the shield will be enough. Shut down onto Wonder as he gets caught.
1v2. He's gonna go for it.
Here he goes. Trick there. Caps trying to go in. He doesn't know yet that Trick has waited around. The rate comes out and Trick jumps in. Caps straight into the Shadow Assault, looking for the jump onto Odo. The chase comes out. TP used here by Wonder. He's going to join the fray as Odo tries to get away. The Ignite is ticking.
Okay, Wonder going forward here. Odo is in a whole world of hurt. The TP enough there for Caps to turn around and secure the kill, but here comes Jankos.
Jankos steals away the ultimate. Crescent guard available to him. Trick has no way out of this. Jankos on the chase, second kill of the game. And a lane that we haven't talked about too much. Bot lane. Perkz is 40 CS up over Upset right now. We said he wanted to be challenging for that best bot laner in Europe. Upset still there, supporting his support. Caps maybe caught out of zone 1 Abadage and Trick collapse. Caps.
Wait.
Oh, he went the other way. Ignar under the thick skin. Jankos taking up the tower. He goes golden. The charm comes out. Mickey dodging around the fight as much as possible. The devour isn't going to be enough. Mickey tanks it. Perkz takes it. Double kill. Schalke can move their vision line up if you take down that mid. But G2 have got bot and top now. Perkz still 35-40 CS up. He's in a very strong spot. Wonder taking a bit of damage here, but with Jankos just around the corner, I don't think Abadage is going to go in too far. Mickey doesn't have the ultimate. Will still land the knockup. Abadage has a flash if he wants to get away. Flashes away, but Jankos is on the chase. Jankos has a flash of his own. Abscon's back. He's waiting just around the corner here as Caps goes in. There's a ward in that bush. Here comes Mickey. Trick there as well. Trick's not go. Okay, Oda's just dead.
Yeah, that was a pop.
Caps has the ultimate, has the parkour as well if he wants to get away. Trick down to half HP already, and Caps just dodges around it all. You cannot catch this man. Odo falls in the side lane. Caps just jumps across the wall. He's still alive underneath the tower. Abadage might look for the chase.
Once again, Caps buys the time of 2 members while G2 keeps playing.
No.
Let's check it out.
Oh,
wait, does he walk into it?
What is
Oh my god! No way!
But here's the thing, like, I saw it, I was like, oh, Upset's chucked it down to see if he can catch out Caps, and then realized that it was actually Jankos who found the pick. Now Abadage is underneath the tower here. Caps going quite low. Doesn't really have any walls to jump around.
Abadage has absolutely no mana. He has to TP out here underneath the tower.
Should have gone Ludens. He will teleport out, but Jankos
For him soon, but importantly, Abadage has finished off that Sonya's Hourglass, so we'll have some more protection for him, and I think that Schalke should be looking to pick up the ultimate. Poor guy.
Sometimes that happens. Wonder caught out here by Oda Womne. The Tangle Buff's going to connect. The Pop Blossom comes out as well, and the chase is on. Schalke will get themselves a consolation prize. They can. Schalke right now, though, you're like, okay, we've stemmed the bleeding. We're only 4,000 gold behind at the 22-minute mark, and then you see that appear on your screen. Red Tasty Jinx will go for it.
Oh,
Caps
no.
immediately finds out. Upset burns the flash, but now maybe he's caught out. Mickey here to try and lend a helping hand. Drink low. Crescent Guard not going to save you now as G2 collapse. Ignar forced away here by G2, but that was set up by Caps, expecting an AD cap.
Yeah, Caps knew it all. Great call there, Medic. As Caps doesn't get his initial target in Upset, but picks up Trick, as even though Trick tried to knock away the rest of G2, Caps had enough damage to knock him down. Now another mini wave shows up here in the mid lane, and G2 should be able to cash in on yet another tower.
Started so well for Trick against his former team. Now he's sitting at 1 and 5. Not much you can do against the MSI champions. The Super Mega Death Rocket won't spell the demise of anyone from G2. Mickey jumping back in onto Ignar. Wonder is here for the party. Mickey jumps out, but Perkz is done. Abadage jumping in, trying to get the damage down onto Jankos. He pushes them away, but Caps is here to join the fray. Ignar forced away, and G2 can now re-engage if they want. It's Mickey jumping forward, but he gets taken low. By Upset. Wonder flashes forward, can't quite get the death ray out.
Oda Womne sitting on the side, no flash though, makes it so hard to enter in towards this fight. Abadage got that kill on towards Perkz, got a little too hypey, now it's Trick's turn!
Oh no, the shape splitter isn't the one he wanted, as he could have gone with the Pop Blossom. Caps is going to chase Odo down towards the bottom side as already. We've seen Trick fall. Pop Blossom will land the stun, but Caps still can just shadow assault across this wall, looking for the damage. Odo lands another Tangle Bar onto Mickey just in time to save his own life.
Oda Womne getting out time and time again by the skin of his teeth. But all that time, Jankos pushing in towards that middle lane. They knock down the tower, but Schalke want to turn.
Look at how low G2 are. All it takes is one auto from Upset, and he's going to get excited. Jankos on the front line. You can see Mickey forced away, but Upset just get those autos. Here's the thing with G2, though. You look at that, it was a good defense from Schalke. Right? They survived. Their inhibitor didn't go down, but now they're looking for another fight. Pop Blossom coming out. Jankos is going to answer with one of his own. The stun lands onto Ignar. Schalke push forward. G2 getting routed. Mickey's always down. Upset getting excited. Abadage on the back right. Perkz is low. Jankos there as well. He's about to go down.
G2 have to stall as long as they can because the rest of their team is pushing in towards the base. The inhibitor is about to fall. That's going to be Wonder picking up now 2 members pushing up topside, and it was only Oda Womne able to reset in time to try and defend.
Perkz is just acting as a distraction crew right now. Abadage could teleport back to the fight. He's going to back to base, but this is another inhibitor going down, and Odo and Abadage just can't defend it. Perkz gets away. G2 open up the base even more. Caps going forward onto Odo. The Shadow Assault. Not quite enough damage. Abadage there, but it's just so... Jankos need to be there. You get the shield from the Abscond Abduct. Jankos can tank that up for ages. Baron goes down, second of the game, 20.
So Schalke are architecting the best team fight, the perfect team fight. They must use their fuel tools to protect through. You notice that cannon minion with the Baron buff on top that does so much damage.
Wonder chasing him, Zabadagi tries to get the kill, but he flashes across the wall. The stopwatch isn't going to save you for long. Trick here, Abadagi flashes away. Caps on the chase, just ignites them, and Swag walks away. Trick will take down Wonder, but Caps takes the second, and now G2 can just push in for the win.
G2 walking to the base, Caps goes for an upset so low.
Ignite goes down as Caps at the top. Blossom is actually in a very good position. Caps is going to die, and now Upset's getting excited. Jankos trying to get away. Only one Nexus tower stands between G2 and their win.
The minions are still here, though. Mickey hitting the tower. Perks goes forward, looking for Upset.
Can't quite take him out. Upset survives and gets back onto the fountain. Mickey, though, catches Ignite out. Odo Omne looking for Perks as they step forward. Perks low. Odo there as well. Perks
Got him
down, but the Nexus is the target you have to feel. Pop Blossom cost! Goodbye, Schalke! You can take Caps, you can take Perks, you can take Wonder, but you cannot take us all! Jankos survives a trip to the fountain, and the Nexus will get taken down by the minions!
Karma be a pick for him in the past, but of course that was banned in this game. Instead, it'll be a different range top laner inside of the Nico for this one. Probably going to be seeing the AP variety. Look at this, 3 members of Fnatic in the area. Humanoid still has his flash, but is going to be in big trouble.
Oh, the knockup does connect. Humanoid still with the flash. Hylissang taken low. The Ignite ticking away. Humanoid flashes away, but Hylissang will take the kill. Counter kill comes out from the
damage. You can no longer be stealth.
Hylissang's taking away. He's dead. Norscaven trying to get away from Boxer and Reckless.
Gank. Hylissang does go in very early, and again, gets rooted up, gets a lot of damage dealt. Now mid lane.
In the mid lane, teleport coming in. Humanoid's already got the kill onto Hylissang. Whippo pops the world ender, but the chase is on. Chachi looking for it. The onboard dash will get there.
Yeah, Hylissang not having a good time. Neither is Reckless in just a second.
Flash in, root down. Norscaven tanking up the tower. Reckless is done. Norscaven will die as well, though. That tower's going to do too much damage, but it's an execute.
So finishing off this Drake, Hylissang is in the area, and they are going to bring down Norscaven. So I was thinking, maybe Fnatic were struggling off the bat. Now bot lane.
You can see the hook landing onto Hylissang. He's ignited. The Guardian isn't enough as Norscaven takes the kill. Kobe on the chase. Here's Reckless trying to get Chachi down towards the bottom side. Kobe has a strong advantage. Humanoid jumping in. Cersei here. Boxer. There's nothing you can do. The stun lock.
A chance to escape. This is just a little bit of a taste of what Kiana can do. As top lane, Chachi in trouble.
Chachi pops the pop Blossom trying to get away, but he's not going to survive today. The chase is on from Whipple. One more auto attack's enough. Destiny coming out at Splyce. 4 men strong coming up towards the top lane. They were on the Rift there, and Hylissang tries to pop the quickness to get away, but Whippo is caught out. The Cataclysm coming in.
Whippo in a 1v4, not going to be able to turn this one around as Splyce get the kill. And notice that Nemesis, even though he's just leaving bottom lane,
Nemesis, that's not what you want to do at all. You TP'd into your doom. Humanoid takes it. Boxer here. Now Kobe's joining the fight as well. Teleport was actually cancelled on the other side of the map. That was Visit Chachi catching out Whippo, and now Boxer's being chased down.
Yeah, Broxah needs to get over the wall, but he's not going to be able to do it. Uses the stopwatch to buy some time, but there is no way out, and Splyce get 2 kills, and bot lane, Whippo goes in.
Whippo going in onto Chachi, and he will get the kill, but the rest of Splyce are on their way down. The World Ender ticking away. Half left on it. Norscaven trying to hit the dredge line. Can't quite connect, but Humanoid's here. Cersei's here. Whippo trying to turn it around in a 1v3. Almost escapes with the Infernal Chains. Humanoid still looking for the chase. Cataclysm dunk him down, and he's going to dash out. Oh, it was so close. Whippo
relatively low, and they're going in.
Norscaven hooks out Hylissang. Hylissang can't even dodge away in time. Humanoid jumping onto the backline. Uses the supreme display of talent on the wall. Reckless isn't here. Has the teleport, but he's not going to be able to join the fight. Trushot Barrage goes into the wave.
Easily could have given up that objective. Instead, now looking on towards Visit. Chachi to go in.
Destiny comes out. Chachi's just locked up. There's no escaping that. Fnatic find the pick that they needed to keep themselves alive in this game. With the Rift held up, maybe Fnatic want to play around it. Hook coming out from Norscaven to try and stop Whippo in his tracks. The World Enders pop. Nemesis jumps in with the gold card though, and Kobe shut down. The chase coming in from Hylissang all the way from the back of the lane, and Norscaven will go down as well. Fnatic quickly pick up 2 shutdowns, and then right back in this game.
Hylissang just comes flying in out of nowhere. Fnatic not going down without a fight. Now they're the ones ahead in gold. They're going to be able to trade that mid lane tower, which is the very big prize here for Fnatic.
Look at it. They're even in gold now. They get top, they get mid. They're in such a strong position after being so far behind just a couple of moments ago. Do have to look at Humanoid. 5-1-3 on that Kiana. He's going to be a game changer here. Reckless caught out, still has the flash. Going to use the Arcane Shift first. There's the flash. Cataclysm goes down, and Reckless will escape. Misses onto Kobe, who is sitting at 1.5 completed items. Reckless now at 2 with the Iceborne and the Manamune stacking up. Hylissang once again.
Break to try and knock that one out. Fnatic realize probably don't want to go up and contest a multi-man fight around that objective, so they seed the Herald, they seed the mid lane tower.
As the flank, the Destiny coming in as Fnatic look for the picks once again. It's 3v5, all of Fnatic are here, and Kobe isn't going to be alive for much longer. Hylissang finds the catch onto Northscare, and the Chucha Barrage rains true as it hits onto the Nautilus, and that's great stuff. We've seen them play incredibly well in the early game.
Hold the
Boxer
phone.
get them ahead, and Boxer this game has had no impact.
Drake won't be spawning soon enough to
Bwipo.
really make a difference.
Not a safe position to be in. Humanoid could just jump on you. The stun lock! That is disgusting!
Initial knockback doesn't do anything, it's just that hard CC, so make sure if you can get a QSS and avoid that damage by QSSing.
Across the last couple of splits as well. This split, he's actually really starting to step up, but he is caught out and shut down. Reckless will take the glory, but that was all
to fight from range, and Humanoid is still very, very strong in this game, but it gives up so much pressure for Fnatic.
Here we go. Splyce have started the Baron. You can see Bwipo up towards that bottom lane, pushing in. They're waiting for the TP. Splyce still sticking on it. Boxer looking for the steal.
Ooh.
The hook doesn't land onto Reckless as he's forced away. Splyce have to make the decision. They back away, and Bwipo still pushing. No teleport burn. Reset. Baron going in. They're still looking for it.
Splyce are just out of sorts here. They don't know what they're trying to do. Taking down so very low. Now Bwipo is on to the inhibitor tower. Splyce, we've seen them be hesitant in mid games before. Now they try to pull the trigger. They try to make something happen, starting up that Drake, but they end up losing a tower and a half on the bot side.
Northscare not in the best of shapes here because Reckless can chase him down. Copy's coming in. Northscare flashes away. The Ignite ticking down. Reckless finds his. That could have been game-winning for them. Splyce now stepping forward, looking for a bit of on his shoulders. Him being the sole carry after getting so far ahead. If he'd be able to bear that for his team. Kobe caught out, pops the Feather Storm, the quickness used. Kobe's charmed up, but Fnatic unable to quite take him out. Kobe roots him up, and look at Keanu up towards the side. Churchy going in with a Pop Blossom as well. Whipple's on the front line, but already look at the damage coming out here from Splyce.
Splyce smashed
Whipple hold on because the Baron's down to 6,000. Whipple caught out. The Infernal Chains won't be enough to save you today. And now Splyce turn back towards the Baron.
Yeah, there's nothing Reckless can do in this situation. Splyce have done it. They won the fight, and they got the Baron.
The back line as well. Nemesis getting caught out is so important.
Oh, the flash ult over the wall gives no time to react.
But Nemesis answers! Anything you can do up towards top alongside Vizicachi. Whippo's pushing down bot. Mid lane tower's gonna fall as Splyce once again continue this offensive. A minute left on the Baron. Northscare looking to go in, but Hylissang's got him charmed up. Northscare hooked a minion, and for it he pays with his life.
Of stopping them out. But Splyce, if they want to use the pressure they got from the Baron, what they must do is enter that top and deal.
Oh, Whippo.
Hold up.
Whippo's down towards the bottom side of this fight, but Humanoid's already there. The GA's going to be pumped straight away. Whippo thought he was the one making the flank, but he was the one who was flanked. Rooted up. Humanoid's come all the way around, and Whippo's done. Splyce find the pick, and
seen them. They're pushing up mid lane. Nemesis bot lane 2 has the teleport to try and enter into this fight. They're going to use the Destiny.
Broxer goes golden. The Destiny nowhere near. Nemesis in the fight. Broxer gets away, but the Baron's already gone. Splyce secure it. And now Fnatic have to run, walking wounded.
The flank on towards Humanoid.
People always forget to check the bush. Humanoid will do it. The charm comes out, but Northscare in there with a hook. The Hylissang's trying to survive, but already is down, and you can see the damage coming out from Splyce. Whipper falls, Chachi on the chase. Turns into Humanoid for a second, but he is looking for the tackle. Bombs can't quite connect. Fnatic still running for the win.
Yeah, Fnatic must just disengage at this point. Splyce, they say we don't need the Elder Dragon. They have a minute and 15 seconds left on this Baron buff. They have 40 seconds on Bwipo, 25 on Hylissang. They're going to break into the base and maybe look for more.
They will at least look for this inhibitor tower. Was that Baron fight the moment that defined this game? Kiana pushing in mid, the inhibitor goes down, and now this inhibitor tower goes down. Now the inhibitor will follow. Mid lane is the new target for Splyce. As Humanoid takes down the tower, the inhibitor will follow shortly after. The base is broken, and Splyce just turned back towards the
down already. It is very easy for them now to walk through that top lane and force that tower down. Maybe use Humanoid to push out that middle lane and look for a flank on towards Fnatic. Inside the base, there's not a whole lot that Humanoid can use.
The catch onto Chachi. He's got the Pop Blossoms though. He goes golden charmed up straight away. It was Broxer who found the pick. You can never count this man out, and they're going to continue the chase.
Every single time Fnatic backs against the wall, they find
Notorious on that show in just a few moments' time.
Here comes
EULCS, but Norscaven lands the hook. EULCS trying to jump onto the backline, Cersei there with a Cataclysm. And now Fnatic have to fight. Splyce pushing forward, Humanoid's caught out Nemesis, and there's the shutdown. Splyce in a 4v5, and Reckless on the backline, he's still alive!
And Humanoid's gonna keep looking for more. There we go, Reckless finding Poke on the other side. Can they turn this around? Is this the long fight they need? Kabe says no.
Oh, Brox is down as well. Humanoid found the flank, but now here goes Reckless. There's still a GA on towards the Kiana, and Reckless just can't get away. Pop Blossom, pop down, shut down. Fnatic are routed. Splyce all left alive, and there's nothing Fnatic can do about it.
This will be the win for Splyce here in week 4. Kabe teleports down into the bottom lane to escort the minions in towards the base. It is a 40-minute slugfest between these two teams, but ultimately it's Splyce going for the Nexus.
From losing in spring playoffs to Fnatic to fighting back once again. So many doubted them, but Splyce proved them amongst the best in the LEC.
It's feeling pretty easy to say that Splyce are playoff bound. The rest of the teams, however, are very much a different discussion, because once we get past the top 3, you guys being up there now, very clearly, it's kind of a mess. So I'm curious what your takes are on some of these teams. Specifically, I want to call out a team like Rogue, who took down OG today. 3-5, it looked very good. Obviously, a lot of fantastic highlight cannon ultimates. You're no stranger to those, Chachi. So what is your take on this Rogue lineup?
I mean, we practiced a few games with Rogue, and I have to say that they have quite a steady lineup, and I think individually they are quite solid. And what they are improving right now on is their team coordination and team communication. And I think that's why we see them rise, because these players have actually played together a lot during spring in the academy team. And they have some inbuilt synergy which they carried on towards the summer split. And they have this hunger to win as well. So I think that's what's driving